Hi, welcome to be the first. So instead of actually doing a physical art piece today, you'll see me do some digital artwork. Okay. Well, welcome to lurking. But if you try to watch this back, I'm doing digital and instead of stuff. I was gonna stream doing comic work so you guys can see behind the scenes, but I had other things come up. Hi, welcome. Zay's cleaning so he can't hear. Axel is here now too. Welcome. That's funny. Okay. I'm gonna have to flip between screens because I have something else pulled up for what I need to do. How are we doing today, guys? Are we doing okay today? Okay, Ash is on the way. Good to know, good to know. I'm doing alright. I've had quite the stressful day, so I'm glad just to sit down and just do art and whatnot. Today's been quite a day. I've been very high strung. So I'm glad to finally like relax. So you guys are just gonna chill with me while I do some art. Yes, we are doing digital today. Instead of doing physical, we're doing digital today. I was gonna stream while doing comic work so you guys can see behind the scenes if y'all want. But yeah, a lot of stuff came up, so that didn't happen. But maybe tomorrow. So you guys are just gonna work, just watch me work on stuff for advertising my comic. You guys get like a little sneak peek behind the scenes for that. So, I mean, you get to still see some pretty cool art. Like, I mean, I have like several of the pieces up, like on here already. Hi Ash, welcome. So, I mean, this is one of the pieces that I've already done. So. I like how y'all get excited to see each other in chat. That's nice. But no, yeah, this is just like one of like the art pieces I made for the advertising. So all the fun stuff. So you guys are gonna be watching me work on that, but I'm gonna be like flipping between screens, so you'll have to mind me if I miss a message or two. I'll also like scroll through here and there. I already made one ad. I just gotta design the second ad, but I don't know how to start on it. I'm not exactly sure. So maybe I should share it with Axo, cause she's my assistant. Maybe Axo can give me an idea. I should probably share the doc with her. Here, I'll share the document with you, and then what you can do. Okay, I just shared it with you. It's still going. Okay, it's been shared. What you can do is just to like not give it too much away so that it can actually experience the whole process. You can just text me on the doc. Like make the side notes or no, not side notes, there's a little chat in there, I forgot. But you should have it now. Okie dokie. I'm not sure when you like pop it up and you're gonna go to tab add to, and then you're just gonna open it and you'll see why I'm like, I don't know where to start with there. Yeah, I gotta go through and like sort a lot of stuff. Y'all, this is how much material I have to do. See all this? That's like so many different episodes. It's like all right here. Like from here to here is how much comic work I have like sketched out, or mostly sketched out. So I have a lot to do. It's crazy. Send help. Yeah, it is a lot of comic work, and some of them are just like maybe at minimum maybe 10 or 9 pieces, like so like about 10 to 9 pages. But but the rest of them are like because I'm redrawing the old episodes because they're like almost 5 years old, most of them. Some of them are like up to like 35 pages. But my like the ones that I'm actually working for the current timeline are 100 pages. It's all good. But the episodes for the actual new stuff, not the redrawn stuff for the old stuff, that's like 100 pages. So honestly, all this right here is like light work compared to what I have to do for the rest of the stuff. But what saves a lot of work, I do suggest this while you're sketching, your like comics out, frame your panels and put your dialogue and onomatopoeias in ahead of time. You save so much work and tedious hassle. Plus, if you put it in beforehand, you won't have to work around your drawings awkwardly to put the dialogue in, because then the dialogue and stuff are already there, which makes it easy to put the drawings into the panels. I learned that the hard way, but once I started doing that, I had so much easier time doing all of that. So all that wonderful stuff. So now I gotta try to figure out hold up. Okay, yeah, we want to create that. Let's see. Huh? Oh. Cancer? Ah, how rude. I might regret eating chocolate cake, but, you know, craving sugar. A bit. Yeah, he wouldn't give it to me either. He's so mean. Yeah, having a block can be very hard. I get those a lot. Since like I'm like a comic artist, it can be very easy to get a block. You know, especially since I've been trying to work on this comic for 5 years and I really haven't gotten anywhere, but I've gotten like a lot of work done. More than like stuff I have been proud of. Like, I guess for me, what helps when it comes to block is to take breaks, and the whole point is to enjoy the process, I guess. Plus, if you have a block, the best thing you can do is just randomly doodle. Like, you don't have to do full-on art pieces, and you can even doodle real-life things. Those are usually helpful for getting out of a block, but also be sure to take breaks. That's for sure. But, you know, blocks are difficult. Me, I end up working through blocks. I don't know how I do it. I think for this one, I'm gonna start it off blank. It may not seem like much right now, you guys, but like when it's not gonna be as blank as you think. And I'm gonna write some of the dialogue here. Pardon my writing, it's not as nice as I would do it usually on paper, so. Shooter of fire, what do you mean by that? What does that mean? Okay. digital artwork. I am currently working on something, but so right now I'm in just doing the sketching process, so don't mind me. But you guys are definitely free to watch how that works. This is about almost the same process I do for my comic, honestly. We hope you are well too. Yeah, the sketches are gonna be very like confusing to you guys because how my sketching process goes is that most of the time it's just very loose, and then like usually if I have to I'll refine my sketches, but yeah. I'm not getting much ideas for this one, but I'm gonna work through it. I think I have a perfect picture for this one that I can use from an old reel. I'll consider it. Bunnies. What's that bunnies gotta do? That's actually one of my favorite things to do is go from a really loose sketch to like actually like an ink drawing that doesn't have a refined sketch. That actually can like actually help people boost their inking abilities without a base. It actually improves your drawing capabilities too. It's really hard at first, but then like eventually you get the hang of it and more confident in your strokes and whatnot. I don't know, I just like them. That's fair. like, hi. She's crazy, guys. How girl just like popped in here and popped back out. Hello. Don't mind me. Hello. Welcome to the chat. Everybody say hi. Everybody greet Rix. Welcome in. Welcome. Today we're doing digital artwork instead of physical. I'm working on the next ad for my comic, so they're getting a sneak peek. Yeah, you guys basically get to see all this interesting work I put into comic work and stuff like that. Okay, sketching process done. Inking time. Inking and coloring. We're gonna have to try putting this together. This is gonna be fun. So here we go. Don't mind the sketching here, I'm about to remove it soon. But all the fun stuff. So right now I'm about to make and finish the first image for the ad. And this stuff can be like really fun to do. Usually when I do stuff for like comic work, it like takes almost like a week or so or more. It really depends on what you're doing. But it takes me like almost 4 weeks just to make one originally. But we'll have to see because I'm still getting back into comic work, so I'll have to see. But when it comes to like making like stuff for Instagram or something like that, it takes hours. It almost takes me like 2 days just to make something. It depends on what you're doing though. You not believe how many separate photos you have to make and the time you have to spend into making those photos. It's crazy. So yeah, all the fun stuff. So here we go. We're gonna change the text color. Actually, here, let me go to the palettes. And also another thing I feel like people should have, if this is possible, depending on what they're using, you should have a palette, like color palette made for your characters, like a separate palette in your thing for your characters. That would help a lot when it comes to coloring. So this is usually how most of my dialogue starts in this font. And then of course, you know, I gotta review my stuff. And then I'm gonna like select it all and then come here and then I'm gonna select this style, like this, not dialogue, but font. I'm gonna go with italic. It's more mystical that way. Now, usually I use a 4 as the size, but I think for here I'll use 8. If I'm going 8, I should put that as 4. Okay, and then for this, you definitely kind of want to line up that shot, like that. And I can get rid of this now. And then I'm going to duplicate this like 3 times. I'm going to get rid of the middle one. Come down here. This is a really cool trick that you guys should see. So I make like 3 different layers of the same dialogue, and then the one in the middle I hide, and I go to the very bottom layer, and then I'm going to like make it like warp, where it's like kind of like this from the top layer, where I think it's good, and then I stop moving it, and then I'm gonna go back to the very bottom layer and I'm gonna change its opacity. 51 is good because on this, so you can actually see the words. And now when I like zoom in for you guys, you can read it still, but also gives that like haunting effect. And then this is where it's cool because then this is how I make it kind of glow. I'm gonna add a layer above it and I'm gonna clip it to that layer so I can only color on that layer. And I'm gonna go for white, and then I'm gonna go find my painting brush. And then I'm just gonna color that layer in, and see, now it's white. But do not fear. You're like, what does this have to do with glowing? You will see. Okay, and then I'm going to the second, and I'm going to hide the very top layer now. And then I'm going to unhide the second layer. And then I'm going to do a clipping mask for that in white as well. Make sure it's the right color. So now it's like all white. Now if I bring back the top layer, it's pink, and it just hides the 2 bottom white, well, 1 bottom white layers. But from there, you can switch the top layer to add, and now it looks like it's white, but do not fear. And then you're gonna go to adjustments, and I'm just gonna blur it. You want to probably keep this between 9 to 12%. And look, now it's kind of, I know it's kind of hard to see maybe from your guys', but it's like glowing an ever so faint pink. But to give it more, I duplicate that 1 layer. And now you can kind of see it glowing pink. Ta-da! You have now beautiful glowing haunted words. It can actually be quite fun. And if you want to make it like the image look more, I wouldn't say haunting, but I wouldn't know. But I'm gonna go back to black. And then I'm just gonna outline the border of the image, and then I'm gonna blur that as well in. And I'm gonna blur it really good. And if I feel like it's a bit too dark, I could just change the opacity. But now it looks a bit more, I don't know. It adds a whole lot to it. And that's 1. That's like 12, 1 out of 12 done. It can be pretty quick. Depends on what you guys do. So now I can go here, and I can like refine the sketch if I really want to, and I will, because that probably help. I'm gonna sketch this guy, and then I can move around this image once I'm done sketching, so that's a big help there as well. So I should probably look at a photo of this guy. It's been a while since I've drawn this one particularly, but don't ask me. Where is it? Okay. You have to excuse my awkward sketching. My sister's being mean. How dare she? What did she do? What did she say? What did she say? What did she do? Yeah, I'm gonna just probably zoom up this part of the picture up close. Right. How rude. So rude. How could you? How could you? Alright, this is my favorite part about this usually is inking the image. Here's an up close, y'all. Usually my inking I have much more fun doing this, especially putting detail. Yeah, basically something like that. It's for the ad I'm working on for my comic. It's one of the pictures I'm drawing for it. So yeah, basically a skelly demon. Now when I remove the sketch work, don't mind the blue, but this is what I got now. Yeah, I know it could be a little hard to see through all the red, but once it's like fully inked, this is what it looks like. So there's blue and then, like the image is all clean. And from there I can like color it. And I got a palette for that too, 'cause it's actually something you see later in the comic. Yeah, sorry, I know this is like all black, but bear with me. I'm gonna hide that later. Honestly, I forgot one part. The hair. The blue circle with wings has horns. Looks like the guy in like religious Yeah, it does. That makes a lot of sense. So I know this like looks all gray right now. Oh jeez. I know this may look gray right now, but when you have something like maybe that's like really dark, and then you can have a layer above it and click a clipping mask, and then on that layer you want to draw with a lighter color, but change the opacity of the bottom layer. And basically this helps you see what you're doing, and then you can come back to the lower level. So if I put it back to its max opacity, this is what it looks like now. Where originally it was black, but because I changed the opacity so I could add the light detailing, without it, you can't see anything on the face. But with it, you can start to see the face. And that's why I changed the opacity down so I can see what I'm doing. So I can tell where everything is. Kinda, I wouldn't say I'm on layer 1. Everything has its own layer. Right now, I'm like, I don't know. Even the colors have their own layers. Yeah, the colors have their own layers too. It actually helps to have a lot of things on separate layers. This prevents ruining other parts of the piece as you work. That's the benefit of digital art. That's one benefit I like about digital art, but I still really love physical art pieces. Nothing is better than creating an actual physical art piece. Yeah, like here, I can show you. I already have like 7 layers already put together. Right there. Yeah, I have to put a lot of thought and work into a piece to make sure it I wouldn't say to make sure it comes out right, but to like, for me to design it the way I like want it to, I guess, like to make it so I can like create it to make it come out the best I can possibly have it come out as, if that makes any sense. You have to think. Too much math. A lot of math. Okie dokie then. So now, when I go back now, and I change it back to max, this is what the face looks like now. Isn't he ugly? Don't mind me, I'm so mean. But this is what he looks like now. And it adds a lot. I should probably add a bit around his nose, not gonna lie. Highlight the nose a bit. Around it anyways. There we go. So here we are. And from here we can just you know, add, like, this is where I get to add more detail and stuff, so bear with me on that. So let's see. Jeez, that's violent. So I'm gonna go use this red real quick. I'm gonna turn the opacity down once more. I'm gonna go to this very top layer, and I'm going to luminance, and I'm gonna use this light pen. I'm gonna probably put it up to 20. There we go. It's cool, but I don't need that much. I know, right, Ash? She's crazy. I'm sorry, this is like the stuff of nightmares. I do, it's a little late for a warning. I do apologize. This thing is like the stuff of nightmares. You're gonna see a lot of things like this in my comic, so this is quite the fair warning for that. Here we go, guys. Or like I said, that's not even like the fish part. And you know, that's the really cool thing about, like I said, this is why I have different layers, because now all the bottom layers I can combine, except for the one for his eyes, because now then I can add a layer for the rest of it, clip it, and then this is where I can start to add shadows. Well, you probably want it dark, so 60 is probably pretty good. But we're gonna keep the eyes on top, that way it's not bothered by a shading here. So, and then from there we're going to just kind of color him in. See, he just gets darker. And you can see his eyes glow as if they're glowing in the dark. Like I said, you like their design? He's rooting for the DM. I don't know. I don't know if you would root for the demons. I mean, Okami looks pretty freaky. And from here, I can just go work on the background. I'm gonna do a nice dark red to contrast the piece. It's pale. That's my bad. It's not like he said anything wrong. Okay, that should be good. Remain upset is funny. That's funny. Yes. What do you need, sister? Thoughts are going to win. I don't know if I want to know. Who's upset? I'm. Is that it? Axel was like, I hate the demons. Ashley wants to go say something. I'm rooting for Day and Okami. And instead of it being rude, Y'all silly. Trying to think of what I want to really do for this one. That's a good idea for it, I think. You guys are you have news. And I know. Oh yeah! Good job on that. Oh nice! How'd it go? Spooky socializing. Socialization is indeed spooky. Oh, that's good. I'm glad you guys got along. Love you too. Have a good time on vacation. Oh yeah? What is that? That's fair. Gotcha. guys. I'm gonna get going. I'm pretty tired from today. Thank you for joining. I got 5 pages out of 12 done. I'd say that's pretty good work. This is literally what we have. May not look much on y'all's screen, but it looks really cool and high quality on my screen. Luckily I had some like old pictures. That does help. So that's all of them. Thank you. You guys have a great night. Thank you for joining. I had a lot of fun. Have a great night. Bye-bye, guys.